Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? I want to take a look at some Selesnya counters today, because I realize I haven't really played any counters list, I don't think, since Bloomburrow come out. So, we're going to do that today. So we're going to start at the top with Ruin Lurker Bat. Now, this seems a little odd, because it doesn't really make counters or whatever, but it does potentially allow us to scry, and it flies. And this is a big deal to also have some lifelink, so we can kind of do battle against those other mono red and hyper aggro decks. Of course, Paw Patch Recruit, because it's just a good card, and obviously can get us counters. Another card, though, we're going to be trying to put counters on is Brightblade Stoat, because, again, it gains life, which helps in those matchups. It first strikes, which is really good. And, honestly, that can also let you hold off some creatures if you get this to a 4-4 or a 5-5. Dust Legion Duelist is going to be a way for us to draw some cards while also being able to attack and block because of Vigilance. We're squeezing in a couple of Get Lost here, so we just have some kind of catch-all removal. Couple of copies of Bristly Bill, because another way to put counters, of course. We're going to play some Canker Bloom. This could be a bunch of things. These are what I would consider probably your flex slots. However, with all of the, like, Boros Token Control, all of the talents, whatever, I wanted more ways to destroy artifacts and enchantments. But worst case scenario, if it just sits out there, we proliferate and we pump all of our stuff. Innkeeper's Talent. Putting +1/+1s. That's kind of the name of the game today. Same thing with Ozolith, only this lets you put extra counters, which is really good. Botanical Brawler, obviously, since we're in green and white, is going to make the cut here because getting to put extra counters for free is always good. And Ornery Tumblewag, another way to put counters on things. So we needed at least 10 to 12 ways to put counters on consistently, and I believe we got to 12. So hopefully this will work. I don't really know, but we're going to find out. That's why we make the videos and play the games. But if you do like this style of deck, and you like what you see, at the end of the video, don't forget, we'll have a link down in the description. It'll take you right over to Moxfield, a channel sponsor, where you could download this and play it in Arena yourself and have some fun. Now, though, let's go see if we can count up to 20 and take people out. We will definitely keep this. I'm going to hope these things don't die, but they will likely die somewhere along the way. If it survives, then we probably... Nah, we'd play Ornery Tumblewag, actually. I think they're still going to kill the Botanical Brawler here. Because I probably would. Oh, did they not have anything? Oh, my. Didn't see that coming. Give everything -2 is pretty good. Getting rid of Tumblewag. We'll put the counter on the Paw Patch Recruit, because then that technically, well, wait. I didn't know they had 2 removal cards. That would have been nice. So, I put a counter here, I grow this anyway. This doesn't help it survive, right? Because it's -3. Alright, then I guess we just put it all on the Brawler. We found a land, but it is tapped. So, I think we'll just go here. And attack. Man, if that had been an untapped land, getting to put a +1 on the Legion and grow the Botanical Brawler would have been such big money there. Alright, they're going all in on a Terra Sunder. We can go here first to see what we find. Oh, we don't get to do it till our attack step. Still, we just do that anyway, because we may get to play both these, maybe not. We'll see. Lurker Bats. I guess we just play the bats, right? Oh, no, I should have... You know what? I should have just played a Canker Bloom. Because if they play... well, not what I was thinking. We would have lost the Canker Bloom anyway. But if they would have had Gix's Command, that could have been pretty bad. Let's go ahead and level this, I'm pretty sure, at a minimum. Put a counter. Draw. Land was not what we were looking for. I guess I'll play this. Play the land? Oh, we can't. We already did. All right. I mean, they're at 3, so now they have to have 2 removal. Oh, okay, yeah, Shieldred works. That's a real magic card. That does not help us. I guess, yeah, we just put a counter on the other guy and attack. I mean, they're 3. I mean, it's kind of it. Really didn't matter where we put the counter. We would have just taken a Shieldred out on the way out, but alright. Yeah, those games always feel weird because the opponent sort of just like took their turn killing all of our stuff, and it doesn't even feel like we played a lot of things, but that was enough to win the game. You know, sometimes things just flow like that. Sad, I think we have to mulligan this. Alright, we'll keep this one. And I'm actually going to get rid of 1 Lurker Bat. Lost Jete. This feels like it's going to be mice. I don't think anything else plays Jete other than mice. Oh, I'm wrong. This is an equipment deck. Interesting. Part of me wants to say I want the Ozolith here, but I'm going to do this first. And I don't know if that's right or not. Nope, it's rabbits and equipment, apparently. We're just doing all the things. Cool. Yeah, you got it. I ain't blocking. Okay, we will definitely do this since we can play both of these next turn. They're going to be able to equip up. I think I'm going to take the... Man. I'm going to take the life on the Lurker Bat here. I think that's the better plan for how we can win. Now, in the future, because Pyroclasm could be a thing, I would be putting counters on Dusk Legion Duelist so I could keep it, instead of leaving everything at 2 toughness. Yeah, you got it. Alright, so we're going to play one of these. We're going to play this. We're going to put a counter here so we can get a card. Another bat. Don't hate it. This is a wild version of mice. I've definitely not seen one built like this. Next turn, we could grow the Lurker Bat into a 3 into... So we get +4, so into a 6? Sure. You got it. They're all in on this, like, Valley Quest Caller. We... pump this bat. We level this up. Actually, I might... do I play this and make this a... In case they have another removal, I think while they can't do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a 3/3. Because as it stands, I still kill the opponent in 2 turns if they kill either one of these. Whereas if I just put everything on this one, they'd still be at like 3. And then I wouldn't be able to kill them this turn because I'd have to find another creature. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. Well, it would have died to the Jete counter. I think that's what I was thinking about. Yep, I mean, we're still at 18. We've gained so much life off the Lurker Bat. It doesn't matter here. Yeah. Ooh, no white mana. Technically, we have a 1-2-3 play, but the 2 isn't really a threat. Almost wouldn't mind if we drew a Bristly Bill here. Swift Spear. I would actually block and trade here if they were to attack. Okay, they didn't, but I would have. And I'm just going to pass. Just to reduce the odds that if they play some other 2-2, they may not attack with it. But man, imagine if we had a Lurker Bat getting ready to gain us some life. That would be pretty sweet. Alright, you got it. We're still doing a lot of nothing at the moment. Sure, we got a 3-3. 4-4, actually. Because it gets an extra counter because of Ozolith. I mean, if they don't kill Tumblewag, I guess our plan is just make it into a, what, it gets 1, 2, 3, 4 counter. We make it into an 8-8 next turn and just block forever. Obviously, our best plan would be to get a untapped white land so we could play a Ruin Lurker Bat. That's what we want. And then we'll put a counter on it. And then we'll pass and we'll put a counter on it. And then no attacks. And then maybe, just maybe, we're going to Lightning Strike and shock it. Ah, that sucks. We were so close. We were so close. I mean, yeah, I'll block one of these. I mean, go to 10. It's still rough, but not as bad as it could have been. Would have been better if we'd have found a creature there. No attacks. Alright, Manifold Mouse can double strike, but we do have quite a big blocker here. Ah, you're kidding. Yeah, alright, bring it. Yeah, I mean, attack, we have to block, obviously. That's not really a secret. Yep. Oh, we just drew no creatures. Are you kidding me? We drew 3 creatures. Come on, man. That's tough to win like that. That's tough. Again, this is one of those ones where you just look and say, if we had even one more body there earlier, I think we could have won this one, but sometimes you just don't get them, and it's tough. Okay, we'll see if this turns into anything. Probably not against the red deck. This is where you really want Lurker Bats. Alright, time for them to start loading up the damage. Hey, you know what? Better at the creatures than at us right now. I will take that. They might have kept a hand, though, that's a lot of creature enhancement and a lot of removal. Oh, opponent saying GG already? I'm gonna kill our duelist? It's not GG by a long way then, opponent. I mean, if that didn't die, it might have been. Grow the Stoat. Hopefully they don't have another Lightning Strike. That feels kind of good. Nope, they had a Lightning Strike. Okay, well, is what it is. We found so much mana. We need actual creatures now. Got a shock? Nope. End the turn. I mean, I guess on the plus side, Cankerbloom can eventually get rid of that if we need to block something. Oh. Oh. So they can get a card? Yeah. And it's a dude. It's live. I mean, that's not nothing. I don't even think I would block that yet. Giving him access to 7 cards. Whatever. If I die to it, I die to it. Sure. Hey, Stoat. Love to see you. Good for you to show up here. This is kind of weird. I'm just gonna have to, like, gamble that we don't die. And there are a lot of ways we could still die with them having 3 cards and 5 mana. Because they obviously don't have creatures, so it's probably more like pump that guy to a 6, to a 7, fling it. Rage is +3. Alright, that feels a lot less bad now. Now we're in good shape. Sure, Crescendo. That's fine. We'll grow this. Three, 4. We know the top card's not anything, so yeah, we're probably good here. Alright, cool. We'll keep it. No turn 1 thing, which is a little disappointing. Alright, let's see if you die, friend. Well, you at least don't die yet. Sometimes it's all you can ask for. Oh, well, you're gone now. Let's go with the Stoat. Another casket. Alright. Just heavy control piles, I'm assuming. Let's go here. Into here. I have a feeling this is about to be a lightning strike. Nope, it's a 3rd glass casket. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, it's just a case of if they have it, they have it. What are you going to do? Smithy. Alright. I mean, I guess the good news is we can at least attack past a Smithy thing. Attack? I mean, we could make this, what, 20? No. No, we can't make it 20. We can make it another 6. That's 14. Yeah, I guess. Like, what else are we gonna do? Wait, you're not gonna do that, opponent. Oh, you just tapped them. Yeah. Okay. Well, if they have a way to get rid of Bristly Bill, cool. Well, okay, randomly we somehow won this. I think we won because the opponent got greedy and just wanted to play their other dude. But we did not... There was no way we should have won this. Alright. Cool, with our 15-15 Bristly Bill. Sometimes Magic games are weird. Like, opponent kept a hand that was 3 glass caskets. Went casket, casket, casket. Played a Smithy, made a thing, didn't block. We hit them for whatever that was, like 14. And then we're able to just magically attack for a bunch and kill the one thing that would have been in the way. Don't even have an explanation. Sometimes Magic's just like that. We'll keep it, but we definitely are going to need more land along the way. Oh, great. This is one of those ones where I'm like, we're going to need to find ourselves... Oh, well, I was thinking about Cankerbloom. Probably still correct, but for different reasons. Let's start here. I don't think we're going to get to keep this. Might have a turn where they decide to just play like Caretaker's Talent here, and then we'll need to draw a land. Yeah. And we failed. So now I have to make the decision on... we have to get rid of Caretaker's Talent, sadly. I don't even think that's really an option. I wish we would have got a land. I would have liked to have used Cankerbloom on that. But yeah, I think this video is just going to be one of those cases where sometimes you draw land, sometimes you don't. And that's just where we're at. Yeah, I'm kind of glad you got rid of that. Okay. Now we're finding some things. What if we... I feel like they have a removal of some kind. Probably a Lightning Helix. So I have to decide what I'm willing to give up here. What if we go Cankerbloom, Lurker Bat? They'll get rid of the Cankerbloom because they want to keep getting their tokens. So that protects the Stoat for a turn. Gonna keep the poison off of us so we can keep them off of lifelink. Yeah, obviously that was gonna happen, so we're not surprised. Though the fact they didn't use a Lightning Helix and they had to use a Get Lost is pretty big. This is obviously where the Stoat's gonna die if they have another removal. And then we're not in bad shape. Ugh, there's another one of those. Alright. Well, I still think we block here. Because they're gonna have a land on top. See? You just will it into being. Alright, we block there. We did find a land. So question is... Well, I guess we can go here. Make this into a 3/3. Whoa, don't tap all the green mana. Arena? Why are you like this on some days? And then play this. Alright. So technically, if they don't have another removal, we can at least double block things. Missing that early land, though, ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. And sometimes it's just one turn that you miss in some of these matchups. So they're going to Sunfall here. Okay. Cool. So then we just go here. Try to put a counter on this guy. Try to put counter on this guy. Oh my gosh. Like, there's all the land, I guess. Ugh. Some days, man. Some days. Alright. Elspeth's gonna start putting the whoops to us here, I think. That did not help. Alright, you're something. And then we play this. Am I even trying to level one of this up? I can't level that up now. Alright, sure. And it gets all the counters, I guess. I mean, I'll attack. I mean, they'll obviously keep chump blocking. Alright, so now their little guys have lifelink. Since we have 3 poison on us. Yep. They also know what's on top of our library, too, which doesn't help us, but... Let's go ahead and do this. We'll try to put 1 counter on the Dusk Legion Duelists. Actually, we'll just put 2 counters on the Duelists. Why not? Oh, and then I have the one from the Tumblewag itself. Yeah, sure. Okay, Stoat. I feel you. There's nothing else we can do, so sure. Play a Stoat. Play this. We'll level. And then level this one. Oh, that's the one that is leveled. We'll level this one. Alright. That's kind of all we can do. Interesting. They did make their 5/5 live, which makes me feel like there's going to be another Sunfall here. Or they're going to, like... Yeah. If it wasn't Sunfall, it was going to be the other thing that gives you all the tokens and you gain all the life or whatever. It's alright. GG's. Alright, we're going to keep this. No real surprises with this one. Alright, we're going to get the Lurker Bat down. I think we played Dusk Legion Duelist next. Not 100% certain, to be honest. Oh, we're playing against that? Well, a good thing we have some Patchwork Recruit, huh? We'll play this. This is probably our least impactful card, believe it or not. Though getting extra cards is never bad. I think our goal here is going to be play recruit, play recruit. You know, I probably want to get rid of this. Oh, well, that went a little better than anticipated. I'm going to play this and try to get a card here. I don't think the opponent has anything. Alright, they don't. So that worked out pretty well for us. And then I'll go ahead and play another one of these. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that's it? Alright, this is a case where we'll keep it. We gotta try. Interesting. So we were gonna play a Brawler on 2, but now I'm wondering... Well, it depends on what we're up against, whether we play Brawler or Brawler Recruit. Probably just gonna be a Brawler, then Brawler Recruit. That's not bad, though. Alright, we'll see how this goes. I mean, they have mana. We have a lot of threats, but we'll see. We also only have 1 green mana right now, which is kind of tough. They're trying to decide what to kill. It's like, obviously you're going to target something. It's just, what are you targeting? Yeah, that's fine. Though I like that, because there's a chance we could get stuff back later. Man, only having 1 green mana here is tough. Oh, gosh. I think I'm just going to go Paw Patch Recruit here. I don't feel great about it, but if they have more removal that's like ossification, we at least get some significant attackers in the meantime. Like I said, don't feel excited about it, but it's what we got, you know? Okay, Tumblewag. Again, still have the same issue of being a little short on some white or green mana. If we had a green mana, there'd be a lot of other options we could take advantage of. Targeting this, because if they kill it, then we get to attack with larger creatures. I'm going to assume there's just going to be some type of sweeper next turn. Oh, they're going to destroy that. Okay, sure. Alright. Probably a Sunfall, or whatever that thing is, where like you get to keep a creature power 2 or less, or whatever. Oh, actually, no, that'd be pretty good for us right now. Oh, it's a Biza. Yeah, that makes lots of sense. Hey, look, we finally found more mana. Oh, I messed up. I should have played the Bristly Bill there. Alright then. No attacks. Yeah, that second green took too long. I needed to play 2 spells last turn. Would have been real nice. Now I feel like we're up against it a little bit. You know, that's an interesting card. What do we do with this? I guess... We crew Tumblewag, or saddle Tumblewag, whatever we call it. Mount it. Then we go to attack, put a counter on this. And then I guess we attack. Double counters on a Patchwork Recruit? No, it has to be double counters on this. Because that's the hardest thing to block. Like, if we don't, then they just block our 4/4. At least here, this becomes, what, it gets 4 more, so it becomes an 8. Maybe I could have got away with attacking with everything there, actually. And then just force the big guys through, but we'll see what happens. This flips to get you the thing with the 1/1s, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, so they want to keep Biza. I'd assume you at least block the 5/4. And probably just play another Biza next turn, actually. Okay, so we're back to where we started on the block. Alright. I mean, it's the best we can hope for. Oh, must be another Destroy Evil. Yep. So now we have 3 counters. I'm going to put them all on the Tumblewag, right? Actually, hold on. So there's 5 getting through. I can make it 8 and they'd be at 8. But I'll put 1 on the Tumblewag. Because I only have to play 1 to save it. And then we can put another 1 on Tumblewag, I guess. And 1 here. They're going to target again? I was just like, we'll get another 3 counters? Yep, looks like that's what's going to happen. Alright, man, I wish I would have played the Dusk Legion Duelist. We would have got some bonus action there. 2. And another one here, I guess. Alright, well, I'm assuming they're just going to flip their card. Let's save some green mana here. Or whatever you call that, craft that. I'm gonna save this in case there's some situation next turn. Well, it doesn't even matter now. Alright. Sure. In the turn. Like, we couldn't even get counters off of that. Ugh. The Patchwork Recruits are the only reason we're in this right now. They've done a whole pile of work. So they're going to take out the Tumblewag, probably, which will give us 2 more counters. I mean, I get why this is tough for the opponent, because if you spend your mana to flip the Clay-Fired Bricks, you don't have mana to do anything else. But you do get some 2/2s, but they're pretty much dedicated to blocking at that point. Alright. They don't want us to have cards bad enough. They're like, Duelist, okay. I mean, if you get the 3/3, it at least goes away and I can't get it back, but you are leaving bigger creatures on the battlefield. Alright, so what are they targeting? Okay, they're going after the Tumblewag. So we will put 1 here. I'm gonna put 2. I'm just gonna make a pile of creatures that are quality here. Oh, they have the mana? No, that's only 4. You need 7, right? Yeah. So they're empty-handed. We're in pretty good shape. They can make a 1/1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can actually Bristly Bill. Oh, there's a Stoat. Yeah, that's going to do it. Yeah, so the plan here was going to be play Bristly Bill with 2 mana, leave 4 available, play a land, put a counter probably on the 3/3, so everything's a pretty much equal size across the board, even though I would like another card. And then attack, Bristly Bill, doubles all the counters. So now the opponent has to block with everything. They'll take some trample damage from the Prop Patch recruits, and then we're still left with a Stoat and a land in hand after that. So still not a game over situation, but we'd have been in a pretty good spot. I don't know how I don't know how we got out of that other than just the Paw Patch recruit play made all the difference in the world. Man, I really want to draw one of our 1 mana things here, like really badly. I kind of want like 1 mana thing, probably play Dusk Legion Duelist, then get an untap land. I think that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's see if we can get phase 1 of the plan. We did not. We failed miserably. Okay. So, that being what it is, we're going to play Botanical Brawlers and hope they live. Because that's kind of all we can do. Gonna No More Lies, a Botanical Brawler. Okay. I would assume they were playing way more aggressive than that, playing a early Novus Inspector, but I obviously don't know anything. Either way, I do know we need to draw land. That's very important here. We did not. I guess you're either going to draw a card or counter this too. I don't know what we're doing right now. All right. We missed a mana, so this is going to get real ugly. The only good news is they're not being aggressive, so we have some amount of time. You know, like I don't know how much, but I'm going to go ahead and run one of these out there. I mean, if the opponent's not attacking, if they have a counter, they'll definitely use it on Ozolith, right? Because you're not going to give me free counters. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. No need to attack here, because we can wait till it's a 3/3 and try to attack. There, they just double block, and we end up trading a Duelist for an Inspector, which is a terrible trade for us. Untap green land would be awesome. Get a chance to play 2 things would be quite excellent. Oh, that's not good. It's not good at all. All right, I guess we try this. I'm assuming it's also going to get countered. Because the opponent is apparently... Oh, I was going to say, is apparently playing Novus Inspectors plus counters? I will attempt to put a counter on the Dusk Legion Duelist. Okay, that's a good sign. Get to draw a card. Okay. Doesn't help a lot, but it's a thing. If I attack here, I'm still only trading Duelist for 1 thing since they got another Novus Inspector, so might as well just pass. If it was still just 2 Inspectors, I would attack. Now I have to have a 4/4 Duelist to make it worth attacking and not trade. Even then, I'm going to trade just... They're going to chump block 1 Inspector, and that's fine. Well, now they have infinite tokens. So, not infinite, but a ton, right? Oh, gosh. This is going to get ugly.
For the sake of the future, I will defend the past.
All right. We're going to have to figure some stuff out. And again, we still miss land here, so that's tough. Oh, gosh. What are we looking to do here? I mean, if I play this, we make this into a 5/5, but then they're just chump blocking, and that doesn't do anything. I feel like I have to do this, and it sucks. but I at least get to keep growing another creature in the meantime. And we've drawn 2 extra cards and still haven't gotten there. That's tough. I guess I could have saddled the Tumblewag, which I probably should have done. Yeah, now I'm just playing lazy. Alright, that's probably about as good as we could have hoped for there. But yeah, I definitely should have saddled the Tumblewag. Yeah, I don't see how we can win now. We just have missed too many lands. Alright, yeah, we're good. We can give this one up. The tough thing about this one is I honestly believe had we had other lands, with the way our hand was set up, we could have definitely won this. I think it's definitely winnable if any even any one of these had been a land sooner. But at this stage, we got too far behind. The opponent's going to have extra card value. They're going to get to draw a card, copying one of these 4/4s or whatever. So, like, we're just going to be way too far behind at that point. Let's keep it. Got to recruit. Is the recruit going to go undeterred here on this first attack? Looks like the answer is yes. We'll get a Stoat. Alright, so either the recruit dies and the Stoat's a 3/3, or they kill the Stoat. We have a 3/2 Paw Patch recruit. Either way, I think we're at least okay with this scenario. Not happy about it, but okay with it. Sure. Wild choice for the opponent here. I was going to say, you probably just protect your creature, but let's go ahead and get this down while we can. And we'll also pay to ward up some stuff. And I'll put the counter here, just so they don't have a good block. Even though, arguably, protecting the Stoat's probably the better play there. But if they kill the Stoat, we get a 5/4, or get a 4/3 Paw Patch recruit. So it's not the worst thing. Cool. Then we get to grow the Stoat after they pay for that. Alright. So that kind of worked out okay. Don't think that was really our plan necessarily, but we'll take it. Alright. Stoat's trying to do some heavy lifting. What is that guy? Look at the top 6. You can put a land from them into your hand. Yeah, I don't tend to like those type of cards. Pillage the bog. Well, they'll go find whatever answer they need right now. I'm going to assume they're going to get whatever sweeper they have, since that's an untapped land, right? Good news is we'll have access to a get lost, so that's pretty sweet. However, if they attack and we were to find a removal spell here, we just win. Okay, well, we're terrible. Alright, going attacking. Interesting. They blocked the 4 instead of the 5? The 5 didn't trample. Oh, that's all they went and got? No, they have to have more than that.
Fight? And you think you can win?
Yeah, sure, we sack that. Well, you can't kill anything now, though. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this was kind of an interesting deck, because I think we lost one to a mono red deck because we just drew terribly. No creatures or anything. We beat another one when they killed a bunch of our things, so that was kind of funny. It's an interesting thing because we held up against the Golgari decks, which I thought were going to be more problematic for us. So I'm not sure I can even tell you what a good or a bad matchup is for this. That said, I do think it could still use some more removal spells, whether that's just playing more Get Lost or whatever. but I'm not sure where you would put them, right? Because you need all the things to put counters on things. So then that puts you in a spot of like, are we cutting one Lurker Bat and maybe one Dusk Legion Duelist? You know, like, could this deck play an Elspeth? I think that's actually totally reasonable. So yeah, it puts us in a weird spot. I will say this. I think you can win games with this on the ladder if you play very carefully and plot out your turns. Because you saw a lot of those times where I was trying to decide, especially on turn 2, is it better to have a Stoat, a Legion Duelist, a Canker Bloom, or a Botanical Brawler, right? Whatever combination of those you have in hand, you have to be able to figure out, okay, what does my next turn look like? If this dies, what am I expecting to do? You know, if you're good at that, I think you can play this. But I would also not be opposed to shifting this deck up and swapping in a couple other cards. I think it could be totally reasonable. But the deck is playable. You can definitely win games with it. I don't think you're going to go gangbusters. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is going to be a 80% win rate deck, but I think you could win like 54, 55% on a good day. I think you could stay above 50%, and that's all you really got to do on the ladder. So yeah, interesting deck, though. I do think against Mono Red, though, you get a little bit of help from the Ruin Lurker Bat, the Bright Blade Stoat, and to some extent, believe it or not, Canker Bloom, being able to get those enchantments off of stuff to reduce the power of the creatures, especially if they're planning to fling it at you or something, makes a pretty big difference. So yeah, I don't know. This was I'm in a, like I said, a weird headspace on this deck because I enjoyed it. It was fun. We get to play with underplayed cards. I wouldn't call it budget, but it does play some cheaper cards. We're talking about Ruin Lurker Bat, Bright Blade Stoat, you know, some things that you don't get to play too often that's nice to get your hands on and get to play with, Botanical Brawler. But yeah, I don't know. This one, it's just like, if you like this style of deck, go forth and play it. If you don't already have the parts for this, I don't think I would go out of my way to build it. That being said, if you want the final list, it's going to be 4 Ruin Lurker Bat, 4 Paw Patch Recruit, 4 Bright Blade Stoat, 4 Dusk Legion Duelist, 2 Get Lost, 2 Bristly Bill, 3 Canker Bloom, 4 Innkeeper's Talent, 3 Ozeloth the Shattered Spire, 4 Botanical Brawler, 3 Ornery Tupplewag, 7 Plains, 9 Forests, 4 Brushland, and 4 Razorverge Thicket. I'll also say, randomly, we did have a couple of games where we either didn't draw enough land or we didn't draw enough creatures. So taking those into consideration, how we feel about it, who knows? But yeah, your mileage may vary, as always. But if you want to see something that did have an 80% win rate and played fantastically well, check out this Legends deck. It started with Brian Kibler, I fixed it up, and we had a blast playing it yesterday, so check it out. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.